Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm so excited to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. These are all general readings, so keep that in mind. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And all right, let's just dive right in. Spirit, what message do you have for Pisces today? For Pisces. All right. Message in a bottle came flying out and went back down onto the deck, but I felt the energy of it wanting to come out. So you may have some kind of message coming in. Okay. You have orphaned and you have no place like home, Pisces, coming out. I feel you may be getting a message from someone who I feel like you feel left you out in the cold. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely, I feel like, communication coming towards you, Pisces. Wow. So, Pisces, you know, I feel like you are coming into alignment here. Whether that is like you have recently gone through something really difficult, or whether it's like you've been through many things that are very difficult, the culmination, the journey of, the story of. But, you know, it's like, I don't know, there's this sense of being home somehow within yourself, regardless of what you have experienced, regardless of what you have gone through. There's sort of this sense of kind of returning to yourself every time, or, you know, I sort of get it as kind of like liking who you are, or, you know, it's one thing to be alone and it's another thing to be lonely. I feel like there's something that has you kind of moving out of a space of being more by yourself and like more into a crowd or more into the company of others. There's some kind of change, there's some kind of shift, there's some kind of movement definitely happening here. And I almost feel this sense of like, you know, like then when you go home, you're like, oh, phew, this feels great. Thank goodness. Or, you know, even looking forward to going home, or like you can't wait to get home after whatever this is, like whatever you're out doing or experiencing it, or maybe you're being very social and then there's this need to sort of recollect the clock or the, like, I don't know why I said clock, but reconnect that connection to yourself, needing time to just sort of like, unwind a little bit. But I feel there is like, there's something that is coming in that's validating, or something that's happening that is giving you a sense of confidence. It's giving you a sense of maybe things are coming together, or maybe things are happening. With the movement energy, this is like the 8 of Wands. And with that message in a bottle and this movement card, I definitely feel like you have messages coming in, or some kind of offer, or some kind of opportunity coming in. It's something that, you know, you may have been manifesting or trying to come into alignment with for a while. And there's some kind of validation or some kind of offer or opportunity, or something that is spoken or moves into your life here shortly. All right. For some of you, this could be traveling to somewhere warm where you have to wear sunglasses. And it's trusting that everything is going to come together. Like maybe you want to do something like this. Maybe you're, I don't know. And it's like, all right, or, you know, there's just this energy of trusting that, yeah, what you're working on or what you want or something is starting to come together. You guys have I Am Presence. You have Stellar Gateway activation. You have Gaia Gateway activation and Third Eye activation. Wow. Okay. And then on the bottom of the deck, you have the Akashic Records. So yeah, there's definitely something here of clearing old energy, or really, really, really like being willing to kind of let go of I'm almost getting for some of you, it has something to even do with your own identity. You have this yellow in this card, and that is our solar plexus chakra, and that is what I'm really being drawn to. So it may even be, especially like with this I am presence, a shift in the way you're seeing yourself, or the way that you're presenting yourself, or the way that you're coming across to other people at this time. We do have periods of time where we're just like more attractive, or where we're more like magnetic, and it sort of feels that way. You have this energy of this stellar gateway activation, which says infinite potential and manifestation vortex. There is something that is coming in that is giving you confidence. There's some kind of validation or something that's opening up for you that it's literally, it's like I feel it filling your cup and then the cup spilling over, kind of an energy, kind of like Lord, I don't really know a better way of saying it, because I can't really say what it is. It's still very general. And then you have this high priestessy kind of energy with the third eye activation. You're definitely seeing things the way they are. You're also seeing opportunities, or like windows of opportunity, or you're seeing something and you're able to move forward without obstacle here. You have been through a lot of learning experiences that I feel like have helped you sharpen or fine tune or hone your own intuition, or your own connection with your intuition. And because you're trusting it, and you're trusting the universe, and you're like really aligning these things, it's like I almost feel this trust card as like you aligning the 5D with the 3D, like bringing it together through manifesting through your heart, or this like manifestation vortex or whatever energy. This is like a huge energy. Let's dive into the tarot. All right, you guys are getting the Page of Cups with the Emperor, with the Tower, with the Five of Cups here. What is the Five of Cups for Pisces? Oh. Okay. Someone in your past may have acted a bit recklessly, or may have made sort of a rush decision. You know, they may have, there's an energy here of like, with the Ten of Wands and the Fool card, to be honest, what I'm getting is it's like someone who is so focused on getting what they think they want, like, even if it's not in their highest and best, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm so focused on this goal. Like, let's just say, okay, they're in a relationship with you, but they're really, really focused on their career. And they have some kind of opportunity at their career, or their career is like, okay, but we need you to basically work, you know, 30 hours a day. We need you to work, yet there are only 24. We need you to like work a lot, or we need you, like, we're putting all these things, like, we are not letting you focus on anything but this thing, right? With the Ten of Wands. So like, yeah, it's like, so they deprioritize the relationship, and then finally it's like just having the relationship begins to feel like a burden, and so this person is just like just another thing that they have to do or take care of, you know. Even if you're a soulmate, even if you're being accommodating, even if you're being understanding, even if you're like, hey, let me cook for you, or hey, let me bring you something, or hey, let me do this for you, or like, let me ease that burden for you. It's like, it just feels burdensome to this person because they're so overburdened by something that they're so focused on. And instead of saying, wow, is this thing worth what I'm going through to have it or to do it? Or do I still want this? Or is this the thing that is the best thing in my life that I really should be putting all of my focus and stuff into? You know, this person is just going along with it. They're just carrying the burdens because they're just so focused on getting to the finish line, or meeting their goal, or, you know, having this, or doing this, or being this, or showing up for this. And as a result, they act recklessly and they cut off the wrong thing. They're like, okay, well, I don't have time or space for a relationship clearly because my job is taking up everything. They don't ask themselves, is that the choice I want to make? It's that they're so focused on this job and what's happening that anything else, it just feels like a distraction. And they're so burdened. They don't have the mental capacity to even think about it or to even, really ask themselves, is this the thing that I want to prioritize, or is this the thing that, like, in this moment I should be choosing over this thing? It just doesn't even feel like a choice. It's someone who's so tied up in it, so deep in it, that they can't. And this can be a group of friends, this could be a family, like, this doesn't have to be a job. This is a general reading. So whatever it is that this person, they have their focus on, and it does feel like a goal that has become very burdensome for them. And I think it's become burdensome for them because they're sort of hitting a brick wall. Like, Spirit is sort of saying, this isn't your end all be all. You know what I mean? But like with the Fool, there's no contemplation. There's just like, I committed to this. I have to do this. I have to see the thing through. Or, do you see what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not introspecting. I'm not deep in it. I'm just like, this is just what I have to do. And with the Knight of Wands in the Fool card, this is very much like someone who's really acting before thinking. Someone who's not considering a long-term plan or strategy. They're just sort of like, I must do this, so I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And it's because I'm so overburdened and so stressed, or so this or so that, like, that I can't continue. Well, that person's regretting that. And we always regret that. That's why there's so many cards that say, like, pause and reflect before taking action, right? Because oftentimes it's almost like we're not getting enough oxygen to the brain in situations like that. Like, we're not affording ourselves the opportunity to see it any other way until after it's over, and then we have hindsight and we're like, oh yeah. Because at the end of your life, it's not going to matter what your boss thought about you or if you sent that email. You know what I mean? But who you loved and how you loved them and who you were to them, that is probably going to matter. You're going to take that with you. All right, what is the Tower? Okay, you have the Six of Swords with the King of Wands with the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like someone is having some kind of breakthrough. I feel like, for some of you, if they were someone that was really focused on work, or if they were someone that started their own business or something like that, they may have gotten to a point of some type of stability where they're kind of like, okay, now I have all of this. Now I can think about this other thing. Or, this is someone who, when you're making decisions from a space of the Ten of Wands, like being really overburdened and stressed, those decisions that you make kind of lead to more of that energy, right? And because what you focus on, where your focus goes, your energy flows. Yeah. So there's just kind of this energy of, having some kind of something fall apart, or having some kind of breakthrough, or realizing one day where it's like, let's just say someone's really focused on work, right? Because it's sort of easy. And they're eating a lot of fast food. They're not eating healthy. They're not, they're just not really taking care of themselves. They're completely neglecting themselves because they're so overburdened by this work, and they are not taking time to really they don't have time even to really think about themselves or the overall picture of their life or what's really important. And so, maybe they wake up and they've gained 20, 30 pounds, or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe that doesn't bother people or whatever, but I mean, it doesn't have to, but I mean, it's that feeling of being unhealthy, and it's that feeling of like, my clothes don't fit, and it's that feeling of like, just all these things of like, how did I get here? It can, the universe has this capacity for divine intervention, right? And so it will have you a wake up moment, where it's like, I don't know. Or maybe this person, they've been working so hard on a project or something, they haven't gotten a lot of sleep, and they get in their car to drive to work and they get in a car accident, and they know that it's because they were tired. And they're like, this just isn't worth it. You know what I mean? Or, there's just so many scenarios. Or they're feeling constantly stressed. It could even be taking a toll on their physical health. Like, I just keep getting that. With the Six of Swords, this is like where it's like, okay, enough is enough. Like, I have to focus on coming to a place of peace. I have to focus on, what am I harmonizing with here? What energy, what vibration am I at this moment? And let me just sort of get a look at things. And when things fall apart and we sort of survey what is left, and we think about what was there, and we always sort of, as humans, kind of process things, and it's like, well, why did the tower fall? Well, how did I end up here? Well, what happened? Well, where did I go wrong? I feel that energy of like tracing those steps backwards, of just like, how did I end up in this place where I'm so focused on what I desire that I'm not thinking about anything else? And that I run my life into such a ditch. Because, sometimes when we are so focused on what we desire, even if intrinsically we change as people, and so what we desire changes, we're still going to sometimes be pursuing that passion without even realizing that it's not even our passion anymore. Until we kind of run into that brick wall where we're like, oh, wait, what happened back there? Wait, I need to reevaluate this. So, this could be like trying to balance a family. This could be, or, like their parents, or, please their parents, or a group of friends, or it's just anything that like puts some kind of burden on you, and takes you away from connecting with yourself to find the answers, and connecting with yourself to even introspect, what do I want? What does make me happy? What do I want more of in my life? What do I need to put less to in my life? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's like, yeah, okay, I can work 20 hours a day and get 4 hours of sleep and I can survive. But like, this is your life. This is your one and only life, So there's just sort of this energy of like needing to like mentally process where this energy has taken me, and like, do I want the same things that I want? And there is some sense of stability here with this person, to where it's like they have shifted, they have changed, maybe what they desire, maybe what they need, maybe where they're at has even changed with this energy. Maybe they are, the King of Pentacles is that energy of commitment. This can also be two different people in your life, masculines or feminines, where one person, there was a lot of physical chemistry, or there was a lot of desire, but it sort of fell apart, and it's like we've had to work to come to a place of peace with it. And now we may have someone new coming in who is more stable, more solid, someone who really is looking for a commitment and is really looking to build something long term, so you could have two different people here for sure. All right, let's keep going. Yeah. Wow. This person is definitely someone who's reevaluating their desire. This can be you, Pisces, but it definitely doesn't have to be. It could also be your person. With the Emperor, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles in reverse, with the Star card on the bottom of the deck, there's just this energy of, okay, for some of you, this person may have experienced some kind of loss, some kind of meaningful loss, or this person could realize that, I was doing all of this to keep something from falling apart, and in the end it fell apart, and in the end I realized that wasn't even what I wanted. I didn't even know why I was working so hard to keep that thing together, And also, it's kind of like, sometimes when you get that feeling, like you feel like you're putting in all this effort and energy for something because it's worth it, and then in the end it's like you sort of realize like, wait, maybe the value that I thought this thing held really wasn't there. You know, maybe I'm not the same person, maybe I don't desire the same things, maybe all those sacrifices that I was making weren't even worth it. I mean, we started off with the feeling of regret. So regret usually means it wasn't worth it. And now that we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it definitely feels like it wasn't worth it. So this could be another relationship. This could be like keeping other people happy or trying to win other people's approval, or it can be so many different things. But, you know, this person with the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles and the Star card is now coming to this place where it's like, no, I know what I want, in the form of a new beginning that is solid and stable. And that, you know, with the Emperor, it's like, I'm willing to do what needs to be done. I'm willing to take on the risk or the challenge, or like, I know that this is worth it. You know, this isn't the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This is the Ace of Pentacles. And it aligns with them in a deeper way than I want it. It aligns with them in a way of it feels fated, or it feels somewhat meant to be. And like it's my wish fulfillment on a soul level, more so than a 3D, you know, level of like, yeah, I want that car, or, you know, I want this kind of lifestyle, or, you know what I mean? I want my life to look like this on Facebook, you know, whatever it is. It's like, this is much more with the Emperor. This is like, it is worth it for me to go through this growth process. It is worth it for me to release this thing that is sucking me dry, so that I have something to give this solid and stable opportunity that's in front of me. So this could be a new person, or it could be a past person, or you could have definitely both. Let's see what this Page of Cups is about. Wow. So if this is a past person, I feel like this person may be coming through to apologize for something here. It can be where there was... fear played a heavy role in this, and I feel like it's more of a fear of like not being good enough, or a fear of like someone who needs a lot of validation, or someone who's looking for the validation of possibly a particular person or two particular people. You know, this could be like, I wanted my parents to be proud of me. Wow, 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Yeah. I was trying to, you know, maybe this is like a marriage, and it's like, I didn't want to admit defeat. And I was, even though I knew it was over, even though I saw that was happening, I just didn't want to acknowledge it. I didn't want to admit it. I wanted to be someone who was successful here. But there's an apology for letting some kind of fear of being judged, or some kind of fear of what other people would think, kind of make them sort of take on all these burdens to begin with. This person has had some time to reflect on what happened back here. It's either like a past person that's had time to reflect, or this is someone who has been through something where it's like they heavily desired something of like, maybe they were very career driven, or they were very like, they let their family really say, yes, I approve of this person, or I don't approve, in the past, even not even you, but like people in the past, or their friends, or, you know, they even maybe had a bunch of friends that like to party, or like to go out and get a lot of attention, get a lot of numbers, get a lot of whatever. And it's like it left them very lonely. It left them in a position where it's, I just keep feeling this energy of like, I don't really know myself anymore, or it's been such a long time since I've really authentically connected with myself and my heart, and listened to what, you know, or even asked myself what I really want, or what is really in my heart these days. But with the Hangman energy here, this is definitely someone who's had time to come to terms with it. And you may be meeting them with the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor. you may be meeting them now, because now they've come into a place where they have taken their power back and where they are ready. They have some kind of foundational, you know, grounded and centered energy where they are really ready to take something else on, or they're ready to make a big decision, or they're ready to take a big leap of faith here in a relationship. That is divine masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be a masculine, it can be a feminine as well. But with the hangman, there's this energy of like, either you've had time to think or they've had time to think, to where it's become very clear with either you or them what your priorities are, or like what is really important here. And you know, what you want to invest in, or what it's like, you know, you have, it's almost as if it's become clear that energy is a non-renewable resource. It's kind of like, you know, I can't just make more of it. I only have so much of it, and where do I want to put it? Where do I want it to go? And especially when you're allowing stress and anxiety to really creep into your life with that Nine of Swords energy and the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. You know, a lot of the cards that we've seen are talking about stress and burdens and the feeling of being overwhelmed and anxious and all of that. It's like, you know, that really takes a toll on your health. And I keep getting like physical well-being kind of energy here. So there's just this energy of like, wow, I'm understanding that that's not worth it. I'm looking for something different. I may even be, this can be somebody who's looking to settle down, or somebody who's willing or looking for someone to invest with. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah. Didn't I say there's something about your cup running over? Yeah, like there you have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Empress. We have the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. This is someone who's reevaluated what they want. What they thought they want is falling apart, or they tried to hold it together, and it's like it became very overwhelming. And I think that it's caused them to sort of have to sort of reevaluate whether or not it's worth it, what they have to go through to keep it together. You have the King of Wands overlooking the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Empress, and the Ten of Pentacles. It's almost like this energy, I mean, it's not almost like, it feels very much like an energy where what someone wants has changed, or where they're now confident and willing to say, you know, this is what I want. I want something long-term. I want something solid and stable with someone who is very, very special to me, and someone who I believe can create as much, you know, wealth, abundance, stability, you know, who I want possibly to be the parent of my children, or who I want to, it's like build and grow and develop with. This is someone with the, you've got 3 aces in your reading, Pisces. You definitely have something new coming in. I do think that it's new love. I feel like this is someone who's very, very sure about what they want. They may have already been through some kind of cycle. The beginning of this reading may have been like where it's showing you that this person has, you know, they've already gone through their immature days, or, you know, their days where they were pursuing the things that they thought they wanted, or that they were supposed to want, or, you know, common themes like making your parents proud, or, you know, being one of the bros, or having your squad, or, you know, making the sacrifices that you have to make to like kind of be in one of those situations. And now it's like, you know what, it's just not worth it anymore. Like, I'm ready for a change in my life. What I want has shifted or changed. I keep getting that energy here. And I think they have their sights on you. I think they're looking at you like, wait a minute, you're the person I've been looking for this whole time. And with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, there's kind of this energy of, you know, having a lot of clarity, knowing what we want to be successful in, and sort of seeing a way to be successful. And I think that this person sees you as the way to be successful, or as maybe potentially a way. This could be something that's very new where they don't know, but they see the potential there with the Ace of Swords. You know, that maybe this is the person that I've been looking for. Maybe this is the person that I can build this legacy or have this thing with. And with the Ace of Cups, I mean, I almost feel like this question mark, like, is this like a new beginning in love? Let me clarify. Yeah. You might have met this person through work. It's the King of Pentacles again. But this person definitely sees the potential to collaborate. Yeah, I think this person has, it's like they know what they don't want. They've learned a lot about what they don't want. And so when they see someone where they feel this potential, it's very exciting. And there's some desire to have some kind of conversation to make sure we're on the same page, to make sure that we share the same vision, that we have the same plan, that we are both equally as able to collaborate. I feel this sense of, you know, knowing what I don't want, like, you know, I don't want somebody who's in a relationship with somebody else. I don't want, like, I just feel this, like, all the lessons that I've already learned through my tumultuous situation and even through trying to keep something together that wasn't meant to be. But even if this is a past person, they may have rejected you in the past and now they want to come in and have this opportunity. I think that the reason is because, and I think this person will tell you this with the Ace of Swords here, we can clarify, but it's like what I want has changed, or I know what I want now. I want something different now. Yeah, this is someone who's considering their future. Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. You know, this person is ready to move on to the next chapter of their life. They're at the crossroads. They're considering, what does my future look like? What do I want to see in my future? You know, and there's a certain amount of, you know, are you the ship that I've been waiting for? You know, are you the opportunity that I've been waiting for? You know what I mean? I'm ready to choose this. I'm ready to try. I'm ready to go in this direction. I have clarity that there's enough here, or that there could be enough here, that this could be something that could go the distance. So, you know, for a lot of you, I think this is something brand new. For others of you, I do feel like it's a past person that was trying to hold something together that ended up falling apart, and that has made them kind of reevaluate a lot of things in their life, including what it is they really want. The Empress for Pisces, please. Eight of Pentacles. You know, oh my God, with the Two of Cups. Wow, this wants to be seen with the Five of Cups. Yeah. See, I think this person would regret not taking a chance with you. There is a heavy emphasis on work here. For some of you, this is something that's happening at work, with someone at work. You know, it's someone you may have met through work or through someone you work with. I feel like this is someone who recognizes you as someone who has done the work on themselves. And, you know, because of that, you're not going to take them down one of these paths where it's a tower and they're just trying to hold it together the whole time. You know, this is someone where they're seeing there could be actual enjoyment in life. There could be the actual building of some kind of legacy here with the Ten of Pentacles. And they feel the connection on a deeper level. Yeah, Seven of Cups with the Hermit. This is what, when they were thinking, when they were asking themselves, okay, what do I want? When they were by themselves and they were contemplating, what is it that I want? What is it that's going to make me happy? They had this vision, they had this fantasy, they had this dream, and of having the Ten of Pentacles, of being able to share life with someone that they could build something solid and stable with. And not even just build something solid and stable with, but enjoy it. And, you know, this is what they envisioned for themselves. This is what they came to the conclusion that they wanted. And there's something here where they're definitely making a connection between that vision, that fantasy, and you. Star card energy again. The Moon, the Hangman, the Three of Cups, and the Hierophant. Yeah, for some of you, I think this person is done thinking about it. I think for some of you, this could be a past person that didn't tell you how they felt in the past, who's coming through to maybe like reveal that, or to, it's like divine timing. It's like, now I'm ready to commit. Now I'm ready to have something more solid and stable. I have noticed that you guys have 3 threes. For some of you, you were dealing with someone with some type of third-party situation. If this is a past person, I think there could have been like some kind of third-party situation, even if it was work, even if it was their family, even if it was whatever. But you definitely have 3 threes in your reading. maybe you have more than 3 3s, but you at least have 3 that I can call offhand. So there's something here where there was some kind of distraction that now it's like this person has clarity on it. And this is kind of shifting or changing the way that they're seeing things and the way that they're thinking about things. For others of you, though, it's like, I think this person genuinely either feels happy in your company or feels happy even thinking about this, or thinking about this connection, or thinking about something coming together here. And I think that there is this energy of, potential commitment here, or even feeling like this might be on some type of deeper level. Like, you feel familiar to me. Like, this isn't just meeting someone that like the normal people that I meet. There's something deeper here with the Star and the Hierophant. And the Moon card, there is this energy of sort of the unknown. So if this is a past person, this is trying something that we haven't tried before, possibly committing to one another. If this is a new person, it's something where it's like we have no idea what the story between us is going to be if we go for it. But I feel this sense of spiritual tie and happiness, and everything that I've learned in the past that I know that I don't want, and that I do want, I'm seeing and feeling here. It's kind of like all signs are go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. I just got the space shuttle countdown. Like, I live in Florida, and we, when we had the space shuttle, like, we would all like turn it on in our news, and we'd be inside and outside, and our doors would be open. Like, we would always just watch the shuttle. You could see it from anywhere. I've seen the shuttle launch from Disney. And it's like awesome. But it's like they do all the systems checks on the space shuttle before liftoff, and that's what I'm getting here. It's like, okay, this is spiritual, check. Okay, I really enjoy myself when I'm with this person, check. Okay, all the lessons that I've learned from my past, I don't see any of those things in this person, check. And with the Moon card, it's like there's just a certain amount of unknown that you're always dealing with in these situations. You don't know what the future is going to hold. You don't know how it's going to go. But like, when you have those things checking, there's only so many checks you can do. There's only so many things you can be sure of, right? And when those things are sure, then it's like, okay, I can accept the unknown without fear. Without that fear and without that anxiety, I can feel the confidence that I need to like step into the unknown, to accept that maybe this is written in the stars, and that good or bad or whatever it brings, this is what I'm meant to experience at this time. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so let's clarify. Okay, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Six of Cups in reverse. See, this is something, okay, with the Seven of Wands here. Okay, there's something here where somebody really trusts their gut feeling. This is what I'm getting. And it's like they may oh my gosh, I'm getting a song from The Greatest Showman. I wouldn't even bother to say this, but it's like, oh man, you guys are so good at getting music. And I think whenever I get a song, I just saw The Greatest Showman. I've never seen the movie. I have no idea what it's about, but there's a song. Maybe it's called Beneath Your Beautiful. I don't know. It's something, it's giving me the impression, I have no idea. It's giving me the impression of someone that rejects people very easily, like someone who really has high standards, or someone who, I don't want to say like rejecting people, but it's like, I know when someone's for me and I know when someone's not for me. Like, I'm picky. I have a standard, and it's like this person sees that. This person understands that. There's almost even if it's just this sense that you're by yourself, there's something about you that's giving this person the understanding, and where they can also relate to you on this level of like, okay, you're not alone because no one's trying to get with you. You're alone because you have a standard, or because you defend your ground, because you don't just give everyone an opportunity to come in. There's something about that with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups in reverse, with this Hierophant, with the Seven of Wands. It's like you are also someone who typically commits, or is someone who takes relationships seriously. You don't just let everyone come into your energy. You don't just, you may be more likely to listen to the red flags, or you may be less likely to give someone a chance than other people a chance. Something like that, okay? Yeah, you guys, this person, there's something about this person understanding that you do not take every opportunity that comes to you, and that you're not afraid to walk away from something here, or that you have walked away from things in the past because you understand your own value, or because you're not afraid to be alone. And there's something here about a lack of desperation, or a lack of needing someone else to just completely fill your cup all the time. Because there's something with this person where I feel like they've experienced something where it's like they may have been with someone in the past that it's like they constantly felt like they had to fill their cup, and their cup had a hole in it. And no matter how much they filled it, no matter how much they did, it was just like kind of never enough, and it was extremely draining. And I feel like with you, it's like they're looking at you as someone who kind of, you are your own person. Like if it comes, it comes. If it goes, it goes. Like you're not like, I need a new opportunity of love. I have to have it. It must be mine. Like you're somebody that's okay going it alone, and you don't stay in a situation where you're really not fulfilled just to say, for the sake of having a connection, or for the sake of feeling validated by having some kind of relationship here. It's like this person is seriously recognizing in you that maybe you know who you are, and you're okay with you. You're not someone who is maybe necessarily looking to be validated by the outside world. What is this, Hangman? The Hermit and the Ten of Pentacles. This person is like, what they're seeing, Hangman on the bottom of the deck, what they're seeing is when they have reflected back on all the relationships, all the connections that they have been in, and that they are familiar with, they are looking at you and they're saying to themselves, I don't see any of those things here. When I looked back over all those relationships, and I looked at what I could learn from all of those experiences, and what knowledge and what growth that I could have from every single one of those times, it's like this person is checking those boxes. I can actually see myself for the long term being in something solid and stable with this person. And this is what I decided when I spent the time by myself, reconnecting with myself, asking myself, what do I really want? This is what I decided I wanted. And what I see right here is what I thought that I wanted. Moon card. Yep. We don't know what the journey is going to bring. Nope, we don't. Yeah, at the end of the day, we may walk away from each other. It may not be, and there is a certain amount of fear, and there is a certain amount of like, I want to protect myself from those kinds of situations. But everything I'm seeing is so in alignment with what I am sure that I'm looking for and what I want, that it's worth it for me to choose this adventure. It's worth it for me to give this a shot, to give it everything I have, to hold on to it. Yeah, to go after it. It may be, wow, my keeper, my queen to my king of pentacles. Wow. All right. Wow, I just did the best possible outcome, and man, we just got the fourth ace. Pisces, you got something new coming in. You got the Knight of Pentacles with the Justice. So this person may want to take things relatively slowly, but they're very serious. This is like, for this person to even take action to come towards you or to offer you anything is a very serious choice or decision for this person. They do not take this lightly. but they also know what they want, and they see enough of what they want in the situation in front of them to take it, to know that this is something that they should decide to do. But this is a very big decision for this person, which is why they may kind of move very slowly. Yeah, they see success and victory here for sure. 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands. They see happiness. Wow, what is that? Ace of Swords. There's clarity. There's complete clarity. I can be happy here. I think I could have success or victory here. This is what I want. This is what I've been looking for. You know, when we see something that it's like we have taken the time to really get to know ourselves and to really know what we need and we want from another person, and then we see it, we can be very confident. That is what confidence is. I know because I've asked myself. I know because I've been on this adventure. I know because I know what I don't want. I know because I've spent the time to ask myself what I do want. And I think that is standing right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? There's just this recognition, this kind of energy right there like that. All right, let me get you some message cards, Pisces. Whoa. You had a couple flippers here. All right. You have just being near you is if you're dealing with a water sign, just being near you is intoxicating. I feel so happy with you. 3 of Cups twice here, guys. I don't know why this happened. I am becoming a better person. I know you don't feel the same. We will be together again. So for some of you, this can be someone from your past who may have thought that you didn't feel the same, or that they may have thought that they weren't good enough, or they may have thought they weren't ready, or whatever. They weren't ready to make some kind of decision or some kind of choice, or they weren't really sure what they wanted, or they were still pursuing something that they thought they wanted that they don't. If you're dealing with a fire sign, my life is not as together as it seems. Vulnerability, you can be completely open with this person. Healing, old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Passion, try something you've never done before, and I feel so drawn to you. If you're dealing with an earth sign, I see life differently now. We need to let each other go. I'm not available. Will you ever make things right? And support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. If you're dealing with an air sign, I really think you guys have there's a lot of you having someone new coming in. And they're seeing you and you're seeing them. And I think there's recognition on some level. I'm starting to understand our connection. The timing just wasn't right for us. Whoops. I miss hearing your voice. I'm not over you. I regret lying to you. I knew exactly what I was doing, and trust. It is safe for you to trust in this situation. Pisces, this is what I have for you today. I hope that it resonates or it brought you some peace and clarity. If it does, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I love to hear from you guys always. Well, sometimes. I am not a singing monkey, so I can't just do 20-minute readings. That's not who I am. I mean, sometimes I will, but it's because it works out that way. I never consider time when I'm doing a reading. I just do the reading until I feel that the reading has come to its conclusion. If you only want to watch 20 minutes of it, be my guest to only watch 20 minutes of it, or to fast forward through the parts that don't resonate. Whatever, however you want to watch it, but I'm not going to change my reading style or the way that I do things to be somebody that I'm not. Like, I think I make that very clear in all of my readings, that that's just not something I'm ever going to do. I've done that and I'm not into it. And as far as the volume on the readings go, I have tried multiple ways, and no matter what I do, no matter what device I use or don't use, someone always says that the volume is too low. And that they can't hear. And I just come to the conclusion that there's nothing I can do about it. And I guess, you know, I'm sorry, I can only imagine how frustrating it is. Maybe wear headphones, maybe listen to it on a different device, or put it on your TV or something like that if you're having that trouble. I don't know. I continuously try to change the sound or to make the sound better. It's a journey and we're on it, and there it is. All right. All of that being said, you guys, I do love you no matter what. And I'm sending you off with this message today, and all of my very best. Always, always, always. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.